think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go through the flurries here at Arrowhead. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And nothing doing there, only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Here's a third down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
An 8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. And now is when the pressure starts ramping up, Mike. You understand, you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl, so which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of them?
Geno now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the Chiefs' 33-yard line.
Now Smith. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Still 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. He's gonna air this one out, and that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. They go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move him further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
And he's in. What a try. Zamir White, touchdown, Raiders. Raiders.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a run with Hunt. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That's on the rookie first-rounder out of Ohio State, Josh Simmons. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and long. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Here's Matt Araiza now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught left side by Bowers. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down.
Here's Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Smith. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 16
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Vegas.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Raiders.
Here's a handoff to Genti. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. A run, Genti. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football. And they are facing a second and long.
Here we go.
Smith. That's caught by Bowers. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for the Raiders. 41 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genti. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. From the gun on third down, Smith. Drop this one down to Genti, and he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stay. They're already heading backwards. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This one caught at the 4. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal. Genti, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
White will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. and then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that next extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it.
Marquise Brown.
On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. First down throw there is incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Here's their punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. To return is Johnson. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Genty. They'll get this to about midfield. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Smith. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raider 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
They'll run with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the...
Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Whoa. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of
From
7.
the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. To throw is Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Now, a carry for Hunt. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. They put Kelsey in motion.
2nd and 10.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. A short one caught by Kelsey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
They
6.
put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board just before halftime.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Now, Gino. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd down. Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Smith now to throw on 1st down. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action with Smith.
Geno Smith on the scramble. He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 4. And it's...
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we get ourselves ready for this second half. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. And And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down, Las Vegas.
On first down, right back to White. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Flushed to his left. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Smith now. He's got the tight end, Mayer. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He'll go. It's White. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Las Vegas, first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. It's Smith. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Holding offense.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long.
13.
On play action, Smith. On the run to the right. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Moving left. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Raiders will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This fielded at about the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That one on the center, Creed Humphrey. Mahomes quickly out to Rice.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. A look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Another run here with White. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll go again with White. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Carry now for Lowby. To the pylon, he's in. Dylan Lowby. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Smith leading them to the line as they get set to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he's not going to make it into the end zone. However, there is a flag down. So let's see what that's all about. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for two. He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Here's a run with Hunt. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Raiders.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Mahomes. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. And that is caught. Travis Kelce. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Kansas City.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, KC. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Raiders 24, Chiefs 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On first down, it's White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Play action now. It's Gino. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Here we go, here we go.
Sunday, here's Sunday.
Here's Smith. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers.
Complete to Bob Bowers. A gain of 9 brings up second down at the 18-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. They'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. First down and more past midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. That was a big-time run by White to gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On the ground, here's Laube. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 21, here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Gino. Escaping to his left. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Gino Smith, touchdown Vegas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs' offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down
It's a loss
and
of
12.
2. Brings up second and 12. At the 34
Off the play fake. Mahomes. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. The Raiders offense and their running back Zamir White heading onto the field. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for first and 10. Here's a give up the middle with White. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 1.
On the give, it's White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was brought down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Pushed out to his left. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. You're not even set.
They run with White. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
2 yards.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
On the handoff, it's White. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. On the ground, it's White. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Duffy on the tackle. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Now, Gino. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Raider first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
A give, and here's White. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, good night from Kansas City.